So it says, read the following information carefully and answer the questions given below. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20 are the only 10 members in a department. So there are 10 members, right? There are only 10 members in a department, 11 to 20. There is a proposal to form a team from within the members. So we have to form a team within these 10 members of the department, subject to the following conditions. So these are the following conditions that you must follow while forming a team. Now quickly run through the conditions. The first condition says a team must include exactly one among 15, 17 and 18. It must include, that means it should definitely have exactly one person among 15, 17 or 18. That means any team that you form will either have 15 or 17 or 18. Second condition, a team must, again, it should definitely include either 13 or 16. Either 13 or 16. So either 13 will be there or 16, but not both. Both 13 and 16 cannot come in the same team. Then if a team includes 11, then it must also include 12. So if you choose 11, then you must choose 11. So that if you choose 11, then you must choose 12, right? Remember, one very important point that I would like to explain here is that, many students say that 11 and 12 will always come together, which is wrong. Understand, the point says, the condition says, if it includes 11, then it must also include 12. So if 11 is chosen, then 12 should also be chosen. But let's say if 12 is chosen, then 11 need not be chosen there. So all those who feel that the third point says 11 and 12 will always be together is wrong. If you take 11, then 12 should be chosen. But if you choose 12, 11 can be skipped. Are you able to follow? The team can have only 12, but team cannot have only 11, right? If it is 11 there in the team, then 12 should also be there. Are you able to follow? So that's point 3. Point 4 says, if a team includes one among 18, 19, 20, then it must also include the other two. So if your team is including, anyone among 18 or 19 or 20, then it should also have the other two. So which means what? If you choose 18, then 19 and 20 should also be chosen. If you choose 19, then 18 and 20 should also be chosen. And if you choose 20, then 18 and 19 should also be chosen. Which means all three will come together. Either they'll all come together or they'll not come. Are you able to follow? Either all three of them will come together or they will not come at all. Then fifth point, 12 and 14 cannot be the members of the same team. So very clearly 12 and 14 should not be together, right? So if 14 is there, 12 should not be there. If 12 is there, 14 should not be there. Similarly, 12 and 19 cannot be the members of the same team. So 12 and 19 will not be together. If 12 is there in the team, then 19 will not be a part of the team. Vice versa. If 19 is there in the team, 12 will not be a part of the team. And seventh point says the size of a team is defined as the number of members in the team. The size of a team is nothing but the number of members in a team, right? Now, look at the question. I'm sure there will be 4 or 5 questions asked along with this data, but Pratik has posted only one question. So let us see that. In how many ways a team can be constituted so that the team includes 14? So in how many different ways can you form a team such that the team includes the member 14, right? We want the 14 person, the number 14 to be there in the team. So in how many ways can you form such a team is the question. How do you do this? Simple. Look at all these members here. How many members do we have? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 16, 18, 19, 20, right? Right? We have to form a team which should include 14, right? The team should include 14. Now, in how many ways can you include 14? Only in one way. 14 should be there in the team definitely, right? 14 should be there, right? 14 comes, right? 14 comes. That can be done only in one way, right? So 14 should definitely be there, which can be done in one way, right? It can be done in one way, right? 14 will come here. Now, so 14 is anyway there. I mean, what we'll do here is cancel out all the 10 members. From 11 to 20 will cancel out. So 14 has anyway come. And let us now figure out about the other persons. How? Just follow the conditions. First condition, a team must include exactly one among 15, 17 and 18. So out of 15, 17 and 18, one should come. Exactly one should come in the team. That means I can take exactly one among 15, 17 or 18. Either 15 can come or 17 can come or 18 can come. Right? 15 or 17 or 18. Which means I can fill the second position in 3 ways. Either 15 or 17 or 18. Are you able to follow? Either 15 or 17 or 18. Clear? So the second position can be filled in 3 ways. The first position can be filled in one way. The second position can be filled in 3 ways because it says exactly one out of 15, 17, 18 should be chosen. So we have also done about 15, 17, 18. Right? So 4 members have been chosen, not chosen, whatever. Remaining 6 members have to be looked at. Look at second point. A team must include either 13 or 16 but not both. That means if you look at the third position, it should either have 13 or 16, but it cannot have both. So the third position can be filled in two ways. It will either have 13 or 16. Are you able to follow? It will either have 13 or 16. It cannot have both. So only two ways, 13 or 16. So second condition is also satisfied, right? We are just looking at have we satisfied all the conditions or not, right? So we have satisfied condition 1, we have chosen either 15 or 17 or 18. We have satisfied condition 2 also, which is either 13 or 16 but not both. And 14 should definitely be there in the team as per the question. So that part has been considered. Now look at third point. If a team includes 11, then it must also include 12. So if 11 is there, then 12 should also be there. Now this is a if condition. If 11 is there, then 12 should be there. So which means we can have both 11 and 12 or only 12. Are you able to follow? But it's not compulsory. You can also avoid that, right? Whatever we have done so far is definitely to be done. One must be there among 15, 17, 18. One must be there among 13 or 16, right? But this is an if condition. So we'll come back to this later, right? We'll come back to this later. Next point, fourth point says if a team includes one among 18, 19, 20, then it must also include the other two. Now we have already understood this point, that if 18 or 19 or 20 are chosen, then obviously the other two will also be chosen. Are you able to follow? If 18 or 19 or 20 are chosen, then definitely the other two will also be chosen, right? Now if you look at it, we have already closed 18. 19 and 20 are still open, but 18 has already been closed. Where? In the second step. What was the second step? That we can choose the second position in three ways, either 15 or 17 or 18. The first point actually. It said a team must include exactly one among 15 or 17 or 18. Now understand, connect first point with fourth point. Connect the first and the fourth points, first and the fourth conditions. What happens? We want exactly one out of 15 or 17 or 18. If we choose 15, there are three ways we have told, right? What are the three ways? Either 15 or 17 or 18. Now if we choose 15, then 17 and 18 will not be chosen. And if 18 is not chosen, then no need to worry about 19 and 20. Because if a team includes one among 18, 19, 20, then it must also include the other two. So if 18 is chosen, then if 15 is chosen, then definitely will not choose 18. So 19 and 20 will also not be chosen, right? And remember, if 15 is chosen, then 19 and 20 cannot be chosen. Why? Because if you choose 19, then 18 and 20 should also be chosen. But the question says either 15 or 17 or 18. So if 15 comes, then 18 will not come. Also 19 and 20 will also not come. Because if 19 is chosen, then 18 should be chosen. But we know that 18 is not to be chosen because 15 has been chosen. I know this would sound a little complex, but if you understand the 2 points together, any one of 15 or 17 or 18 can come. If you have taken 15, 17 and 18 cannot come. Now you may tell me that okay, 18 may not come, but 19 and 20 can come. Yes, but if you take 19 and 20, or if you take any one of 19 and 20, according to fourth condition, if 19 is chosen, then 18 should also be chosen. But we have ruled out 18. Similarly, if 20 is chosen, then 18 should also be chosen. But we have already ruled out 18. So the point is, if 15 comes, then 18, 19, 20, all three will not come. Right? So one way of doing it is take 15. What happens if 17 comes? Same. If 17 comes, then we will not choose 15, we will not choose 18. And if we don't choose 18, we cannot choose 19 and 20. And moreover, if we choose 17, we cannot choose 19 and 20 also, because if 19 and 20 are chosen, then 18 should also be chosen. So the point is, you take either 15 or 17, no problem. When you take 15th person or 17th person, fourth condition is automatically satisfied. Are you able to follow? When you take 15th person or 17th person, fourth condition is automatically satisfied, because fourth condition says if you take 18, then you should take 19 and 20. But we are not taking 18. And we cannot take 19 and 20 also, because once we take 15 or 17, 18 cannot be taken. You know that 18, 19, 20, all three will come together, right? The problem is only when 18 is chosen. What happens if 18 is chosen? We have told three ways of filling the second position, right? Either 15 or 17 or 18. So what happens if you choose 18? If you choose 18, then you will not choose 15 and 17. And if you choose 18, definitely you will choose 19 and 20. So there is no choice. If 18 comes, 19 and 20 will definitely come, right? That cannot be taken as any number of ways. It's like 18, 19, 20 is one person. Are you able to follow? Understand? 18, 19, 20 is one single person. These are not three different persons. It is like our permutations and combinations condition, right? It says in how many ways can you arrange the letters of the word information such that all the vowels are together, or such that all the consonants are together. What do? We will consider all the vowels or all the consonants to be one unit. So here let us consider 18, 19, 20 to be one single unit, because if you choose any one, all three should come together. So when we choose 15, 17 and 18 will not come, and hence 19 and 20 will not come. If we choose 17, 15 and 18 will not come, and hence 19 and 20 will not come. And if we choose 18, by default 19 and 20 will also join. And it's not like a new way. These are not two different ways. 19 and 20 are attached to 18. 19 and 20 both are attached to 18. So the point is, the condition 4, which is with respect to 18, 19, 20, has been by default satisfied. You'll either take 15 or 17 or 18. And when you take 18, 19 and 20 will also come along with it. Right? So I think with respect to 19 and 20 also the condition is done. We have already satisfied the condition. Right? And fourth condition also is satisfied. Now look at fifth condition. It says 12 and 14 cannot be the members of the same team. This is very simple. 14 has to be the member of the team. Right? 14 has to come, definitely has to come. So if 14 comes, then 12 cannot come, because 14 and 12 cannot be the members. So 12 cannot come. So we have cancelled 12, which means we need not worry about 12 now. Alright? So fifth condition is satisfied. Sixth condition says 12 and 19 cannot be the members of the same team. 12 and 19 cannot be the members of the same team. Right? Now, we are anyway not choosing 12. So 19 can't come. See, 12 and 19 should not be together. Are you able to follow? 12 and 19 should not be together. Now, because we have already decided that we will not choose 12, 19 may come, may not come. So anyway, this condition is automatically satisfied. Are you able to follow? It would be a more complex problem if 12 is allowed to come in the team. But 12 is already cancelled, right? If 12 is allowed, then 19 cannot come. Remember, then 19 cannot come. Then 18, 19, 20 cannot come. This will become two ways. If you can think about the complexity there, right? Anyway, with respect to this question, sixth condition is by default satisfied because 12 is not being chosen. If 12 is not being chosen, then we need not worry about this condition, because it says either 12 and 19 should come, but both cannot come together, right? Or both need not come, even that is okay. But if you take 12, then you cannot take 19. If you take 19, then you cannot take 12. Now, seventh condition is not a condition, it is just a piece of information which says size of a team is defined as number of members in the team, right? So we have looked at all the conditions, only condition 3 has to be rechecked. Condition 3 said, if a team includes 11, then it must also include 12. If a team includes 11, then it must also include 12. Right? If it includes 11, then it must include 12. But we have already decided according to condition. See, condition 5 is very, very important because it is about person 14 who will definitely come in the team. Right? So according to condition 5, if you have taken 14, then you should not take 12. So 12 is definitely ruled out. If 12 is ruled out, definitely, condition 6 is automatically satisfied. And look at condition 3 now. It says, if a team includes 11, then it must also include 12. So if we choose 11, then we must choose 12. But can we choose 11 now? Is it possible to choose 11? No. Because if we choose 11, 12 should also come. But 12 is not allowed to come because 14 is already sitting here. Right? It's like 12 and 14 are enemies, right? They cannot be in the same group. So 12 cannot come because 14 cannot come. And because 12 cannot come, 11 also cannot come according to condition 3. Because condition 3 says if 11 comes, then 12 should also come. If 11 comes, then 12 should also come. So the point is, we have looked at all the 10 persons, 11 to 20, 11 through 20, right? And what did we get? The first position can be filled only in one way. That is, 14 person has to come. The second position can be filled in 3 ways, either 15 or 17 or 18. And the third position can be filled in 2 ways, either 13 or 16. Now, you know the law of multiplication, right? If one action can be done in m ways, the other action can be done in n ways, then both together will be done in m into n ways. So here, all 3 together will be done in 1 into 3 into 2, which is equal to 6 ways. So all those who had got the answer as 6 are right. Answer should be 6. There are 6 different teams that can be formed. Now, we need not worry about what are those 6 teams, right? He's not asking us to find out which are the 6 teams. He's asking how many teams can be formed. 6 teams can be formed is the answer. Alright. Again, one important point to be noted. Do not go by the length of the explanation, right? I was explaining it to you, so it took so much of time. When you do it yourself, you'll be able to verify it very quickly. And like I said, if options are given to us, then it becomes much easier, right? If options are given, then it becomes much easier. Anyway, for the sake of clarity, you should not do this in the exam, but for the sake of clarity, I would like to list down all the 6 teams. Alright, let us do that. Just for the sake of clarity. In the exam, you need not do. In the exam, you should mark the answer as 6. But let us see what are the 6 teams. Right? Team number 1. 14 will anyway there in the team. Now, you choose any one of this. Let us choose 15. And any one of this. 13. Team number 2. 14 is there. With 15, we can take 13 or we can take 16. Team number 3. 14 is anyway there. With 17, we can choose 13. Team number 4. With 17, we can choose 16. So see, either 15 with 13 or 15 with 16, and 17 with 13 or 17 with 16. Now comes the 5th team. What if we choose 18? 14 is anyway there. If 18 comes, we know that 19 and 20 will also come. 18, 19, 20 will be together. So 19 and 20 are attached anyway. And one of 13 or 16. Let's say 13. And what is the 16? If 14 comes, 14 is anyway there. If 18 comes, 19, 20 will definitely come. And either 13 or 16 has to come. So 16. These are the 16s.